How's it going, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Just going to go and do a quick video here for you guys regarding Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, towards the end of the course of Modern Warfare 2 campaign, which I'll just play in the background here, you will notice that Laswell actually makes a reference to Vladimir Makarov. Now, I'm just going to show you that small image just for a split second. Now, if you look very carefully, she pulls out an image of Makarov, which is this chap who's sitting in the back of a car. Now, there were references to, of course, Vladimir Makarov being one of the main antagonists of Modern Warfare 3. There's also something to suggest, after what's been going down in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, that it looks like potentially General Shepard could potentially be signing along with him. Now, of course, if you guys have tuned into the post cutscene or the cliffhanger cutscene, which you'll see in a moment in the background of this video, there were references further to Makarov potentially being involved in the scene of Modern Warfare 3, and he is the person we could potentially be going after in this upcoming Call of Duty games campaign. So as you guys can see, they're beginning like a little meal service. Now, it seems that this specific flight attendant may have been not set up, but he may be in on the act, if that makes sense. So as you guys can see, Makarov, who we believe is one of the individuals, presumably this one, that's bringing out all these different pieces of equipment that resembles a gun, or he's going to put together to make a gun, I should say. I don't know how he's managed to get past security and everything, but that's really interesting to take note of. Now, this could potentially be a new weapon that we could potentially see in the future of Modern Warfare 3, but let me know you guys' views and opinions of this. Now, as you guys can see right here, as you guys can see, the letter M, we believe, could potentially be Makarov. Ready, no Russian. Now, of course, no Russian is referring to the controversial mission from Modern Warfare 2, the original game, which involves killing loads of innocent people at an airport. So that's really interesting there. Now, also, there was references of Makarov also returning in the ending cutscene of the Modern Warfare 3 Raid Episode 4. So I'm just going to play part of this scene from the final cutscene of the Raid Episode 4.
Keep them here. Keep peace.
How dare you? They have nothing to do with this.
Adia, give us a name.
The real Russians.
Who? Hadir?
Oh, he's gone.
So as you guys heard from there, this guy Hadir, who we believe at one moment to be Khaled al-Assad, it's actually just teased that Makarov is coming to Modern Warfare 3, and we believe at this present moment in time this may involve Verdansk, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's really interesting to take note of. Now, also, there's a reveal that I mentioned about in my recent short that's going to be happening in DMZ in Season 5. Now, as you guys can see from these pieces of text from the in-game's coding, WZ obviously represents Warzone, S5 Season 5, reveal intro and reveal outro. So that's really interesting there, happening in DMZ. Also, to back this up, there's further coding saying DMZ S5 reveal to 1, 2, 3 and 4, so that's really interesting there. That's gone to Task Force Leader 5, who is a rather interesting known leaker. We've also got interesting information about a potential spoiler for the Modern Warfare 3 reveal event. Now, apparently this will have us helping Shadow Company capture missile silos on Al Mazrah while preventing those silos from enemies. You'll be evading a bunker located under an observatory in search for a gas canister which we will be exfilling with. So that's really interesting there. Also, we believe that there's actually a alpha of some description, a closed alpha that's been in testing, presumably by the staff at Activision. We believe at this present moment in time the code name for this is HAILSTRÖM. Now, if you think all the way back to Black Ops Cold War, there was actually a code name, if you will, for Black Ops Cold War, and that was the Red Door, which is obviously referenced in the campaign, because there was actually red doors in the campaign as well, so that's interesting. HAILSTRÖM, I'm going to have to do some research into that, but let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Now, as you guys can see, Activision Blizzard are indeed publishing this, so we believe this at the present moment in time, HAILSTRÖM is something to do with Activision Blizzard's one of their upcoming titles, which we believe at this present moment in time to be Call of Duty. So that's really interesting to take note of there. Call of Duty 2023 internal developer alpha is codenamed HAILSTRÖM and is in the PlayStation database per Insider Gaming IG. This alpha will not be publicly released. Now, as you guys can see, internal alpha HAILSTRÖM ramps up ahead of reveal. Insider Gaming understands that Modern Warfare 3 internal alpha under the codename HAILSTRÖM has ramped up playtesting ahead of the game's official reveal. As previously reported by IG, Modern Warfare 3 is said to be revealed to newly as the codename Jupiter. So that's interesting there. An image of HAILSTRÖM was kindly provided by PlayStation Designs, who also revealed that the current size of the internal alpha is around 20 gig. Although we can't share the image of the internal alpha due to potential copyright violations, it will likely be embedded from below from Twitter once found by a community member. So as you guys can see, but despite being MWII being this year's Call of Duty title, not much is officially known about the game. IG understands that this game is a direct sequel to MW2 and was intended to be a massive expansion for MW2 for a brief time. So as you guys can see, Beta Weekend 1 will be kicking off between October 6th and October 10th. Weekend 2, that's on PS4, PS5 by the way. Weekend 2, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and S and PC. October 12th to October 16th. Campaign Early Access on November the 2nd. Full release on November the 10th, we assume at this present moment in time. And Season 1 launch and a potential new Warzone map, December the 5th, 2023. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are in the comments. Call of Duty 2023 has been revealed to a room of NBA players already, so that's really interesting there. There have been several NBA players at the NBA Summer League in Las Vegas, and I have covered this in another video, but there were several NBA basketball players who actually got to play the Season 4 Reloaded update early, and I think they did get some sort of private screening for the upcoming Call of Duty. It's going to be released later on this year, so let me know what you guys thought of this in the comments box down below. I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.